I was lucky enough to be a student at the Leon Collins studio in the early 90s. And I went in to take my first class, and I went through that beautiful blue door that everybody's seen pictures of, and down the stairs into what was once a bowling alley. I'm still catching my breath from that last section we did. Okay, anyway. And coming down the stairs, and I see the Tapper's Paradise sign, and there at the desk is Diane to sign me in for my class. And I had no idea who she was. And she signed me in, and she gave me that look that folks who have worked with Diane know, which is kind of, you might have to get up here and do it, it's kind of, you know, she's checking you out. And she kind of gave me that look, and I thought, okay, I don't know who she is. She's the lady at the desk. Okay. And then very quickly thereafter, I learned who she was. And it was a period of her life where I think you were in Black and Blue. You were all over the place. You were just all over the place. And so I couldn't take classes with her. But I was able to take classes with the amazing people who were at that studio. Pam, Julia, Josh, Jimmy, who am I forgetting? Sue Ronson, CB. I mean, it was unbelievable. There were like 10 teachers or something there, and classes went on all day. It felt like you could go all day to class. And if you weren't in a class, you could go in and watch a video, or you could go down and jam. And there were often a lot of old hoofers who were hanging out, and you would meet these guys, and I was lucky enough to dance with one of them, Jimmy Mitchell, who was just this incredible guy. It was just such a treat. So anyway, back to Diane. And finally, Diane comes back from her world tour, wherever she is, and they would have these summer classes, which lasted for about a week. And Diane taught the military, and there were about 8 or 10 of us in the class. And I showed up with the other students. And I realized that that look that Di had given me so long ago was that when, I'm not the only one who feels this way, that when Diane sees you, she really sees you. She sees who you are. And she really pays attention to who you are and where you are, whether you're a beginner or an intermediate or who the heck cares. She just pays attention. And then she gives you this amazing material, and she gives you a little piece of her heart. And she says, learn it and learn it right. Don't learn it wrong. Learn it right. And then go out and give it to somebody else. And it feels like that's the lesson that you said, Di, you got from Leon, and we all get from you, and I get from the teachers in this town, Jesse, Mark. I've only studied with you once or twice, but folks, I mean, everyone is so generous. So I just want to say thank you for that generosity, and thank you for just keeping this community alive.
So